Your zodiac sign can reveal a lot about you, from how intelligent you are to what your favorite color might be. So it makes sense to look to the stars for a little guidance when it comes to love. Hi viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. Zodiac signs can be used to predict a number of things, and one of the best things is your love life. Will it be full of trial and error or a smooth ride? Keep watching today's video for what your zodiac sign says about your love life. Does Gemini have a happy love life? What about Pisces? Is Virgo unlucky? Watch till the end to learn about all these zodiac signs and more. Number 1. Aries. As the warrior of the zodiac and a fire sign, Aries can be irresistibly passionate, driven, and simply impulsive. Competitive and a bit independent, they will do anything to win you over, unless they get bored. The ram doesn't do anything half-heartedly, but capturing their attention is key. There is no questioning whether or not an Aries is into you, you'll know. They aren't shy at expressing their feelings. If they are into you, they won't quit until you become their official partner. Aries do make for good partners, but try not to get burned by their fiery ways. They can be a tad demanding and controlling. They want the relationship to be the best. Aries' competitive nature can also make them jealous. Seeing their partner flirt with another person will send them into a tizzy. Would you agree with what we said about dating Aries based on personal experience? Tell us quickly down below in the comment section. Number 2. Taurus. Taurus is reliable and devoted to their partners, but they can go from 0 to 100 on the jealousy scale in no time. Possessiveness is their most annoying trait. This solid and practical earth sign won't stand for someone else capturing their beloved's attention, and they don't forget easily. They are very loyal and grounded in a relationship. When they find someone they love, they want to be warm and engaging. They exude sensuality that attracts people to them, but Taurus struggles with being able to let their guard down. They don't like the idea of sharing their emotions. They're probably one of the most awkward zodiac signs when it comes to love. Number 3. Gemini. Gemini is often associated with curiosity, wit, and high energy, but they're also some of the most selfless people you'll ever come across. Whenever Gemini detects any hints of romantic feelings, they immediately let their guard down and let themselves be carried away by that fuzzy feeling. When in love, they're extremely giving and caring. Their partner's happiness becomes a source of their joy. A Gemini in love will cook their partner's favorite meal, stay by their side if they're feeling low, nurse them back to health when they're sick, and call in just to check on them. When they're in love, the object of their affection becomes the center of their universe. They're the most low-key partner anyone can ask for. Number 4. Cancer. Homebodies looking for a snuggle and a good cry, look no further than a Cancer. As a water sign ruled by the moon, Cancers are very emotional beings who can fall in love quickly. If you're craving some depth, warmth, generosity, and compassion, Cancer can give that to you 10 times over. When a Cancer likes you, they'll probably suggest the first date to be somewhere chill, like at home. They'll ask you to come over to their house for dinner and a movie. While loving and caring, Cancers are crabs for a reason. They can be a tad dominating. When a Cancer doesn't feel safe in a relationship, they bolt. So be careful of the stories you disclose to them on a date. Have I caught your interest? Well then hit that subscribe button to watch more videos. Join our millions of followers for more amazing Bestie content. Number 5. Leo. Leo, represented by the lion and governed by the sun, likes to be the center of attention. Bold, loyal, intense, and magnetic, Leos are incredibly social and like their partner to be the same. When it comes to romancing someone new, Leos stick with the classics. They will shower you with attention, affection, and lots of expensive presents to show they are into you. Leo needs constant TLC from their partner, even if they argue nonstop. As in every aspect of life, a lion requires unwavering loyalty, even if they are 100% wrong in a situation. So cheating and dishonesty are 2 major no-nos. Number 6. Virgo. Virgos are the least stubborn earth sign, but when they're right, and they usually make sure their partner knows it. In an attempt to win a debate, however, their insistence on being right automatically makes the other person wrong. Though Virgos' greatest strength is their sharp critical thinking, this can also be their romantic weakness. On a bad day, they can be perfectionists, and their observations can become harsh and nitpicky. Virgos don't expect too much, which means their relationships are generally easygoing. They are happy with the simple things in life. They can also look at things logically and without emotion. The biggest obstacle Virgos face is that they're notoriously shy, which can make dating them a challenge. Number 7. Libra. Libra is represented by the scale that's associated with balance, harmony, and, you guessed it, partnership. They are often happiest in relationships, so it's common to find this air sign diving headfirst into romance. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty, and this influence inspires Libra to focus on aesthetics. They are connoisseurs who enjoy museums, trips to the vineyard, and high-quality interior design. Time with a Libra can feel like a montage from your favorite rom-com, and these charming air signs certainly know how to impress. But because Libras hate disappointing their partners, they often avoid conflict like the plague, even if that means resorting to white lies and half-truths in order to keep the peace. Number 8. Scorpio. Dark and mysterious, Scorpios have an allure like no other sign in the zodiac. But don't try to play any jealousy games with them. Once they can't trust you, there's no winning back their hearts. Scorpios can be a bit intense, and if they like you, you'll know. They'll bombard you with texts, calls, and be the first to like your social media posts. This water sign can make a great partner. Just know they have things they're not willing to compromise on. They don't like to lose control and are often the ones planning everything. They're also totally loyal and will always have their partner's back, no matter what. Lying is a big nope for Scorpios. They hate deception and will simply block others if they feel they're being played or lied to. Scorpios are considered to be one of the most dateable zodiac signs. Learn what makes them this way by watching 16 Reasons Why You Should Date a Scorpio. Now, back to how your love life is going to be based on your zodiac sign. Number 9. Sagittarius. Have you ever been lost in the desert with only your wits to guide you safely? How about ice climbing up a frozen waterfall or river rafting down the Amazon? Your Sagittarius lover has. Sagittarius is the last fire sign of the zodiac and is represented by the Archer. Sagittarius loves exploration, storytelling, philosophy, and dating one means you're in for a wild ride. Sag is the life of every party and is usually pretty frank. These daring, exciting fire signs are terrific partners in crime. If they stick around. Sag is born to roam. Freedom is very important for these brave explorers. This is why flings are often much easier than commitment. Number 10. Capricorn. Lover of lists, incredibly pragmatic, eternal realist, and organized. These are all things that describe Capricorn. As an earth sign, they make stable partners. Just know their workaholic tendencies often mean their career will come first. Since they are incredibly career-focused, it may be easy to confuse their flirting with networking. They'll discuss their professional aspirations with you and even give you advice on implementing your work goals. Capricorns are old-fashioned, in the sense they like to court their partners properly before committing. Guaranteed, they will evaluate the merits of a relationship at all angles before committing. They don't do drama, so leave the attitude at home to avoid arguments. Number 11. Aquarius. Takes a while for an Aquarius to open themselves up to love. And once they're in a relationship, they often come across as emotionally detached. Lovers of Aquarians often feel like they're being shut out, and they're right, but this sign doesn't purposefully give their partners the cold shoulder. As an air sign, it's their way of sorting things out in their mind, perhaps to develop their next big idea. They love thinking outside the box, so their dating style is often unconventional, relaxed, and eccentric. The most important thing to know about dating an Aquarius is that they need their space. Alone time is absolutely critical for Aquarians, and they will revolt if they feel claustrophobic. Number 12. Pisces. Pisces are dreamy romantics who love love and everything that comes with it. Because they are very emotionally intuitive and creative, the sign of the fish makes a great partner for people who want that rom-com type of love. Because they're often very distracted, a Pisces who is paying attention to you is into you. So if they respond to your text immediately, then they totally dig you. Pisces aren't practical, so a partner who can take on that role is perfect. They like to have a partner who makes the majority of the hard decisions, make sure things are taken care of so they can live in their creative bubble. Apart from predicting how your love life is going to be, zodiac signs can reveal a lot of other personal details about you as well, like how rich you're going to be in life or how smart you are. While these may not be accurate predictors, they can still give you a rough idea of things. Learn more of what we're talking about by watching Who is the smartest zodiac sign? Or these zodiac signs are likely to get rich. So go ahead and watch one or both videos if you want to better understand your zodiac sign. Do you believe zodiac signs have an influence on our lives? Let us know in the comment section below.